There's a 453 Detroit, and something happened to number 4. As you can see here, there's a little bit of debris because somebody took the tappet cover off, pulled the injectors, and left the lid off, and we got all kinds of leaves and debris in the top of the head that are working their way down into the engine. That is not good. But anyway, we're going to take this off, this off. We have to strip the head and pull the head off this and see what happened in number 4, because I can see problems for number 4 down in the injector port. Like it's got debris inside it or something. They said it wouldn't turn over completely, and when it cranked, then it kicked back. So we have some kind of a mechanical problem in here, and that's what we're taking it apart for. And this is on a tugboat used to push floating homes around.
How to get a picture of the two of you there is what I had to do, because I look back on those nice pictures of me and Ross, not enough of them, you know. You gotta climb in there. Here. Instead, I'll get your picture, the two.
So the problem with this engine, and it's very important to notice that it wasn't anything actually to do with the engine. It had to do with the way the exhaust was configured that allowed sludge to build up in a horizontal exhaust pipe, and eventually it leaked back into number 4 cylinder through the exhaust valve. So those are the kinds of interacting events you have to look for. So what we did is I made a special piece of exhaust pipe that had a canister built below it with a drain valve, and that canister would accumulate the sludge as the exhaust was being blown out, because it was then going up a vertical pipe stack, and so the canister could collect the sludge and it could be drained periodically. That was the solution.